talking about. I said, LeBron should retire for a year. Take a year off. You just got divorced in Cleveland. You don't move to Los Angeles and remarry. Take a year off. This morning, ask yourself, he should have. He should have. He should have taken the year off. Surveyed the league. Recharge his body. Do all the movies, the TV shows, the pizza company. Get it out of your system. Have dinner with Magic and Rob Pelinka. Talk about Brandon Ingram, Kuzma, Lonzo Ball. Travel around the league and recruit players. Oh, yes, it's not tampering when you're retired. Go to the All-Star game. Sit front row at the Warriors with Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson. Be their friend. Buddy up. Private jet them. Take them to concerts. LeBron's always been the player empowerment guy. He didn't empower himself. He was dating. He got divorced. Marriages. Dude, you don't get married in another 2 months. Take some time off. LeBron James had earned the right to get off the treadmill. Just think of all the advantages. I was in Colorado this weekend at a celebrity ski event, and I got stuck in an airport for 9 hours. They had avalanches and stuff. And I talked to the CEO who built a company and sold it. I said, "What'd you do afterwards?" He said, "I got off the treadmill for 20 months. Surveyed my industry. Watched other people make mistakes." You can't see those when you're working every day. You can't. You're too busy dealing with your own minutia. You're in too many meetings. He goes, you step off the treadmill, survey the landscape. Man, it's a ton of clarity. Michael Jordan retired twice, recharged his batteries. Roger Clemens had a year. Andrew Luck, Peyton Manning, some injuries, some not. They came back recharged, refocused. Most of us can't take a year off because, myself included, we can't afford it. We just can't afford it. But if you can afford, CEO, athlete, to step back, recharge, refocus, get some things out of your system. When LeBron went, there's Cleveland, and there's Miami, and it's back to Cleveland. There's a bunch of conflict. Moves to Los Angeles and gets married again. What? Time out. Slow down. Whoa. Date a little. Take a breath. This whole year for LeBron has been, couldn't we all admit, kind of the unfocused LeBron. It's been the unfocused LeBron. LA does that to you. You move to Los Angeles. Ooh, I want to go to the beach. When I moved to Los Angeles, I'm a West Coast guy. First 6 weeks, I was on a boogie board every day. I was doing Los Angeles, going to Dodger games, going to USC practice, going to the beach every day. And then after about a year, I'm like, yeah, I'm not a go to the beach every day guy. I'm going to go back to watching movies, reading books, and being a homebody. But LA does that to you. New York does that to you. Big cities do that to you, and there's a lot to do. Can you imagine if LeBron James would have spent the last 5 months, just think about this, going to Warrior games, watching KD and Klay, All-Star game, dinners with Magic and Pelinka. Listen, man, LeBron's been on the treadmill too long. Breaks for people who can afford them almost always work. Andrew Luck got hurt, could not play for a year. Came back this year, a smarter quarterback, fewer mistake quarterback, gets hit less quarterback, allowed the Colts to build up around him. The best thing that ever happened to Andrew Luck was not playing, getting some time, some clarity, some space. It's not like Andrew Luck didn't deserve it. He'd taken a beating. Peyton Manning had taken a beating. Roger Clemens, George Foreman. You sit around, most of us, you get up in the morning, you brush your teeth, you drive to work, you get your coffee, you get on the treadmill, you work hard. And we do that because we have to do it. We got kids. We got mortgage payments. But the people in society that don't have to should take a breath. Michael Jordan took 2 years off. We don't even remember him. Never heard of his legacy. Peyton Manning missed a year. Didn't hurt his legacy. George Foreman actually was more popular when he came back the second time. Roger Clemens. Wait, whatever you think of him, nobody talks about the year off. It was too much. It was too much. LeBron has been unfocused. He's a kid. He's in his early 30s. He moved to L.A. He wanted to do L.A. for a year. Should have taken a time off. I think if you asked him privately, LeBron would admit, I needed to recharge. I needed to refocus. I wanted to do L.A. This has been a complete waste of his energy. Want to shift gears to this. This is the time of the year, combines, pre-draft, where you get a lot of rumors, speculation, stories. This kid, bad interview. This kid, a jerk. This kid, smart. This kid, I don't know. This kid, red flag. This kid, no flag. We had one of those moments yesterday. Kyler Murray's a quarterback, Oklahoma. Many suspect he'll go number 1 to Arizona. And Charlie Casserly, who's been in the league forever, he was in the NFL forever, now works for an NFL network, came out and said,